For tonight's assignment, I was planning to respond to the words by a former president and former New Jersey Governor Woodrow Wilson from 1907. I found his response about the significance of the individual to be interesting, yet something kept pulling me back to the first reading, the speech by former President Calvin Coolidge. His religious references kept coming back in my mind and intriguing me. What exactly was the point he was making with all of these? Therefore, I turned my attention to the words spoken by President Coolidge. First, to respond to, what did he get right? I find that he made many important points regarding the Revolution and the Declaration of Independence, whether it be in the focus of the consent of the governed, the significance of human equality, or even reinforcing the universal goal of many of the Founding Fathers by stating that it is still the preeminent support of free government throughout the world, and the Declaration of Independence, which has ever since caused it to be regarded as one of the great charters, not only was to liberate America, but was to everywhere ennoble humanity. Yet what did he get wrong? I'm not sure if this is wrong, but this is what I find intriguing and somewhat confusing. In class, we have discussed at length the change in the American mind between the Mayflower Conflict and the Declaration of Independence, and how the first was full of religious zeal, and the second one not nearly as much. Yet Coolidge makes dozens of religious references, and at times makes the Declaration seem like an extension of the Bible. Was he correct here? Curious, I reread the other sources, looking for religious references. I found none from President Obama or Roosevelt's. President Wilson states, "By such means we should prove ourselves indeed the spiritual descendants of the signers of the Declaration of Independence." That's a stretch to claim it's a religious reference, but he threw the word spiritual in there, so it caught my eye. Alex Stevens writes that they were attempting to make things equal the Creator had made it equal. President Lincoln speaks of morals, and Senator Douglas disputes that law is a violation of God. But there's not much more to that. Back to Coolidge. President Coolidge makes the founding seem like a highly religious event. The first line that caught my attention was, "It is little wonder that people at home and abroad consider Independence Hall as hallowed ground and revere the Liberty Bell as a sacred relic." A sacred relic? Like the bones of St. Francis? Is he suggesting that our government has replaced the church? Is it a relic so that worshiping liberty brings you closer to heaven? Is it holy? What exactly? Am I looking too much into this? Perhaps. But he continues, "They are the framework of a spiritual event. The words look upon them because of their associations of 150 years ago, as it looks upon the Holy Land because of what took place there 1900 years ago. Through the use of righteous purpose, they have become sanctified." Whoa! People go to Philadelphia like a pilgrimage to Jerusalem? That's a big claim. He goes on to speak of the importance of religion at the Revolution and the role it played in revolutionary ideology, for example. They justified freedom by the text that we are all created in the divine image, all partakers in the divine spirit. Finally, he concludes with, "Despite living in an age of science and pagan materialism, we need to return to God. We must keep replenished that they may glow with a more compelling flame, the altar fires before which they worshipped." So did Coolidge have it wrong with all these symbolic images? I'm not sure, but I will leave that the thought of people praying before the Liberty Bell as though they would a relic creeps me out.